Well, folks, here we are at the final leg of the pathway walkway to Charlie Creek. All of the deck boards are in. They look really pretty good, and the platform has been installed. All we're waiting for is the decking material, and I'll take you a walk down the really nice path. This pathway is solid as a rock, let me tell you. Got all of the other boards in, and I want to point out a little optical illusion. If you take a look at what will be the deck, it looks like it slightly angles to the left, but that actually is an optical illusion because the entire deck, ever so slightly from about the bottom of the frame to the 16 inches on center joist, slightly makes a curve to the left that I had to compensate because of a huge tree root. But it is absolutely perpendicular to the bridge at that point. It will be really spectacular. But here is, I'm going to show you, you measure 10 times and you cut once. I had to calculate because I didn't want to have a tiny board at the end to marry to the decking of the platform. So I carefully figured out 1/4 inch on each side, which is 1/8 either way, between each board. And I had to end up with the final edge of the last board splitting a 2x4 on edge, which is 1.5 inches wide. 3/4 of an inch is all I had to work with, and I couldn't be out any. But I want to show you what I found out. Here is the last board, and take a look. Dead bang, right on the money. Didn't have to cut a single board, and it matched up with what will be the deck absolutely perfectly. How about that? Measure 10 times, cut once. That Holmes guy will be very, very pleased. And like I said, it is absolutely perpendicular. As you can see, that perfect right angle, perpendicular to the very end of the walkway. And there is going to be the view from the Charlie Creek deck. Everything worked out fine. This deck is so strong, I couldn't believe it. Everything is lag screwed together, as you may or may not be able to see. Let's see if I can get you a close-up. There are the 2 lag screws that go into each of the 2x6 joists. They're perfectly 16 inches on center, and absolute plumb as far as any rain path goes, or rain, forgot what they call, dripping off, whatever, runoff. And it's just, the bubble just touches this side of the bubble, so that means it's pretty much going to drain. If it does get wet, drain away. But it was pretty easy to do. Those 2 outer posts, that one and that one, were a little tricky to put together, only because I've had to do it by myself, but I got them within 1/2 inch of each other, and that little piece of the 2x8 that you see sticking out towards the tree is the difference between being absolutely perfect. See that right there? That's about 2 inches as compared to that one, which is 1.5 inch overhang. It won't make a hang bit of difference because all of the decking boards will cover that up beautifully. So there you go. I raked out the rest of the the pathway landing area, and that I think we're going to seed with wildflowers again. But it came out just beautiful, and I'm really proud of the work. And took a lot of time, a lot of effort, but we got it just about perfect. As you can now see, the ending is absolutely perfectly perpendicular with the deck. The ending of the walkway is perpendicular to the deck, and that really is important. So I was able to compensate, but the biggest thing is that how everything lined up just perfectly. I couldn't believe it. So now the deck boards will go right over that edge. That's 3/4 of an inch wide, and it'll be about almost 10 feet wide too, which actually will give you a little bit more overhang, a foot there and a foot on that side, as much as we can because of that big tree. So it came out quite nice, and I'll do a pan around too. Charlie Creek is really moving very slowly. They're supposed to get some rain today, but again, it's quite lovely. I've seen a couple of birds, but that's pretty much it. And very nice breeze today, so that really helped out. It really helped. But there is the deck, and you can see how I've got it lag bolted to the walkway itself, And you might be able to see that slight bend to the right, to the bottom right-hand corner of the picture. I had to adjust each single board about the last maybe 15 feet, so it looked somewhat reasonable, but came out really quite nice. Really quite nice, so I'm very happy with that. So that's about it. And I can see I missed 2 lag bolts, and I have 2 extras. I have to fix that. See that corner right there? That's supposed to have 2 lag bolts in it. Uh-oh, it's not going anywhere because there's 2 lag bolts that are holding it together on the other side. So I'll take care of that. I've got those in the car, so I'll take care of that. But there's the total effect of the brand new walkway. Matches up perfectly with the new deck, so we'll be happy. I'll take some pictures. Bye. Oh, wait, I'm not done. I'll take it from the other side too. Again, it's really quiet out here today. And you can see right between those 2 trees, that post right there is where I married the 2 boards, the 2 joists together to create a nice straight walkway to the pathway, or to the deck. And then there's the deck. Look how nice that came out. Just perfect. Measure 5 times, cut once. So there you go. It should be quite nice. And by the way, if you needed to extend the deck, it's very easy to do based on how I was able to put it together. So it should be quite fun. And again, this is the view from Charlie Creek. Looks like they say it's getting ready to rain somewhat, but I don't see it yet. And there's a bunch of leaves that have piled up against that log right over there. You can see them? Big deal, a bunch of dead leaves. Haha. So, that's it. I've just got some cleanup to do. I'm really kind of tired. I'll have a nice dinner waiting for me, wherever that pork stuff is, I think. But there you go. And back home and remnants of the tools of the trade. Bye. Oh, I also cleaned out, there's a couple of big nasty vines up that palm, and I also cleaned out some of the dead branches that were overhanging over there. So it's just a perfect little walkway all the way through. Take care. Bye.